The moon hid. Stars refused to shine. Midnight had swallowed the small African village. Huts stood like silent giants, their thatched roofs whispered in the wind. A dog whined, a lonely, mournful sound. The air hung heavy, thick with fear. It was a night for whispers, a night for legends. The wind picked up, swirling dust around the empty spaces between huts. It carried a chill. Not the familiar coolness of the night. This was different. This was a chill that touched the bone. The villagers huddled inside. They told stories. Stories to make the children forget their fear. But even the adults listened and remembered. The elders spoke of a creature, a beast that roamed the night wanderer they called it, a creature of darkness and shadow. It was said to be massive, with eyes that glowed red in the darkness. Its roar could shake the earth, its breath a venomous cloud. Section 4. Shadows in the moonlight. A twig snapped under the weight of an unseen presence, sending a shiver through the still night air. A low growl echoed through the village, reverberating off the mud huts and sending a wave of fear through the hearts of the villagers. They froze in place, their blood running cold as the sound seemed to come from all directions. The children clung tightly to their parents, their small hands gripping with a strength born of pure terror. Their eyes, wide and glistening in the moonlight, reflected the fear that gripped the entire village. The shadows cast by the flickering firelight seemed to come alive, dancing and twisting into monstrous shapes that played tricks on the eyes. Each flicker of the flames brought new horrors, as if the darkness itself was alive and watching. The air grew thick with the smell of damp earth, mingling with a scent that was foreign and unsettling. It was the smell of something wild, something dangerous lurking just beyond the reach of the firelight. The villagers could feel it in their bones, an ancient fear that whispered of predators and prey. Section 5. A heart-stopping encounter. One man stood alone in the flickering firelight, his silhouette casting long shadows on the ground. His name was Adebayo, a skilled hunter, respected by all in his village for his bravery and unmatched prowess in the wild. He carried a spear, its tip glinting in the moonlight, a symbol of his readiness and determination. His heart pounded against his ribs, but his hand was steady, a testament to his years of training and experience. Adebayo moved towards the sound, each step calculated and cautious, his senses heightened to the max. Each step was heavy with dread, the weight of the unknown pressing down on him, yet he pressed on. The growls grew louder, closer, echoing through the dark forest, sending chills down his spine. His breath caught in his throat, a mix of fear and anticipation gripping him. He was face to face with the unknown, the darkness concealing what lay ahead, but his resolve remained unshaken. Adebayo knew that this encounter would test not just his skills, but his very spirit. The night was alive with the sounds of the forest, but in this moment it felt like the world had narrowed down to just him and the unseen threat before him. He took a deep breath, ready to face whatever came next. Section 6. Unveiling the unknown. In the heart of the African wilderness, where the savanna meets the dense forest, mysteries abound. The night was thick with anticipation, the air heavy with the scent of adventure. The creature emerged from the darkness, its presence sending a shiver down the spine of anyone who dared to witness it. It was a being of legend, whispered about in hushed tones around campfires. A hulking silhouette against the moonlit sky, it moved with a grace that belied its size. The moon cast an eerie glow, illuminating the creature's form and casting long shadows across the land. Adebayo raised his spear, his heart pounding in his chest like a drum. He had trained for this moment his entire life. And now, face to face with the unknown, he felt both fear and exhilaration. He was ready to meet his destiny. The beast moved. It was swift, deadly, and its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light. Adebayo's grip tightened on his spear, his muscles coiled like a spring. Adebayo lunged, his spear finding its mark with a force that echoed through the night. The clash was intense, a battle of wills and strength, man against beast. A roar ripped through the night, shaking the very foundation of the village. The villagers awoke, their hearts gripped with fear and awe. The legend of the creature and the bravery of Adebayo would be told for generations to come. Section 7. Lingering Mysteries. The creature vanished, leaving behind only silence and a lingering sense of dread. Adebayo stood alone, his spear dripping. He had faced the Night Wanderer, but what was it? The mystery remained. The villagers whispered in hushed tones. They were safe for now, but the night was long, and the Night Wanderer still roamed.